Hey everybody, DeLong Shot Signatures here. This is episode 18 of my 2025 TTM returns. And we are starting off this week with 14 successes, including several really nice ones. I do have a failure though that I wanted to share. Waited 2.5 years for this to come back, and I was really excited to get it because it was the other photo was going to be a gift from my mom. And then when I was looking up the signature, because I was unsure about how the person signed, it is almost definitely faked, which really sucks to wait that long. But after 2.5 years, I got back some signed photos, and that is not Lily Tomlin's signature, not even close. Believe she is in her 80s, so I wouldn't be surprised if there were some changes to how she signs. But this was sent to an agency of hers, and if she hasn't picked up her mail there in that long, I wouldn't be surprised if someone that works there just went ahead and signed the items. So that really sucks. Was really hoping that would be legit. But the other photo that came in, that I also got one for my mom as a gift, that one looks good. I'll share that one. I believe that one's a success. Well, we're going to start off with a football return here. This is a 1-of-1 success coming back in 56 days from former NFL defensive end Grant Wistrom. Fortunately, this card did get creased, but it is what it is. I think this is one I bought off of COMC. He is a former Super Bowl champion with the Rams, and he might even be in the College Football Hall of Fame. I could be wrong about that. But a nice success there for the set. Then we have some college baseball returns. First one is a 3-of-2 success coming back in 14 days from Northern Kentucky baseball coach Dizzy Payton. So he signed both of these photos, and then he included a nice greeting card, which he explained a little bit about the philosophy of the team, and some really good coaching there if you want to take the time to read it. And he signed that as well at the bottom. I didn't get to send out too many college baseball requests last year, and I wanted to make sure I didn't make the same mistake this season. So I looked through another Star Tiger members' successes who I know does a lot of college baseball, and took several of those names and then went through another list of my own and sent out a bunch. So hopefully more of those will be coming in. Here's another one that did. This is a 2-of-2 success, also in 14 days, from Central Michigan baseball coach Jake Sable. I had the previous Central Michigan coach, but I believe he got hired by Cincinnati. And then the new guy signs as well. So happy to get that back. Next one is a 2-of-2 return, but just adding one for my collection. Was really surprised how quickly this came back. Also 14 days, but this, she signed one for me and then one for my mom, and from everything I can see, this looks to be pretty legit with how she signs. But got country music legend Dolly Parton. So really, really hope this is legit. My mom would love that. Cool return, and very fast too. Very happy with that. Then we got a hockey return here. I sent one card. He signed that, and he included 2 signed postcards. So you might already know who this is coming from. But it is a 3-of-1 return in 15 days from former NHL player Terry Martin. I believe the first time that I sent to him wasn't because he was a player. I'm pretty sure he was also a general manager in the National Hockey League. So he included, didn't move the camera. He also included those postcards, which he signs as well. It's very nice of him to do that. Next one is a football return. He signed 1-of-2 in 14 days. Not sure why he returned the other one unsigned. But this is coming back from former 49ers defensive end Jeff Stover. I think he won 2 Super Bowls in his career. So he signed that one and then sent this one back unsigned. And I don't know, maybe he thought that wasn't of him, but I don't know. He usually signs multiple items, but I'll take it. Happy to get a Super Bowl champion added to the collection. Then we'll continue with some hockey returns on the Leafs Centennial set. First one here is a 1-of-1 success coming back in 16 days from former defenseman and longtime NHL coach Bruce Boudreau, who was last the head coach for the Vancouver Canucks, I believe. The other one is also a 1-of-1 coming back in 16 days from Frederick Modine, who was another guy I've gotten from, I think, once before. Here's another guy that I've gotten from before, adding him to the recent PGA Tour Upper Deck set. He signed 1-of-1 in 15 days. This is World Golf Hall of Fame member Bernard Langer. Really like how those cards are turning out. Hopefully I'll send out some more soon. We got another college baseball return. This is a 2-of-2 success in 16 days, coming back from longtime Presbyterian baseball coach Elton Pollock. He's been coaching there for 21 seasons. Then we have a women's hockey coach who signed 2-of-2 in 78 days. This is coming back from the women's head coach for Cornell, Doug Darrow. He has made, I believe this year was his 5th Frozen Four appearance. Has a very good career win record so far. Hasn't won a championship yet, but women's ice hockey is a lot like women's basketball. There's just a handful of teams that seem to win it every year. Not as much parity there, but to be one of the few coaches that continually makes the Frozen Four really makes him stand out. So cool to get that one. Next one is a former NFL tight end. I already had his autograph in the collection, but I had seen someone else get him, and then when I was looking at addresses, I realized there wasn't very many good ones or recent ones available. So decided I would send it out, try and help out some other collectors, and this did come back signed. This is part of a project that I did in this most recent batch to try and get some college award winners. So I believe he won the John Mackey Award, I think is what it is for tight ends. 2-of-2 success in 16 days from Chase Kaufman. So we got one of him in his NFL uniform and another one from his time at Missouri. Then we have a wrestling return here. It is a 2-of-2 success in 9 days. Very fast return from former longtime wrestler and a member of the Killer Bees, Jim Brunzell. So, looking at his career, not a lot of like major championships in like the WWF or WCW or anything like that. I don't even know what all promotions he was a part of, but he was a member of the Killer Bees, and they both won a lot of matches together and even on their own. I think he had over 1,400 matches that he won, so he was a very popular wrestler in the WWF's and other promotions' eyes to let him win so much. I couldn't find anything about the Killer Bees being in the WWE Hall of Fame. Maybe they are, maybe I just missed that. But neither, at least as far as I can tell, neither they nor either of the individuals are in the WWE Hall of Fame. So maybe that's something to take a look at, but maybe they didn't spend enough time in that promotion. So we'll see, but very cool to get that success. And the last one we have here is a NWSL return. First one that I've sent out. Pretty sure this is the first return I've gotten back for this season because I only just started sending them out. Wish I would have waited a little bit longer because then I would have been able to send a card. But finally added this goalkeeper to the collection who signed 2-of-2 in 18 days. via the Chicago Stars, Alyssa Nair. She has been with the Stars for, I think, 10 seasons now and was part of another team that kind of made their way into the inaugural NWSL season. So she's been a long-time goalkeeper for the National Women's Soccer League, won Goaltender of the Year in 2014, one-time Best 11, two-time Second 11 designations, and overall very, very solid career that she has had so far. So that is it for this one. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Helps me out a lot. Best of luck with your guys' collecting. Take care.